Oh hey guys, I'm just messaging this girl on Tinder. I went on the dating advice subreddit and I learned that the best way to get women is to accuse them of doing things that they haven't done. After hundreds of attempts doing so, finally, one of them got back to me. We've had some pretty good conversations despite the fact that I accused her of being responsible for the JFK assassination. I just wish I knew what she looked like. All of her photos are of pentagrams. I forgot what those are for. She just asked me to join a demonic sacrifice with her. Well, guess I'll buy tickets to next year's Astroworld festival. Hey everybody, welcome to a brand new episode of Twitter Defense Force. My name is Spark and this show is all about showcasing the worst that Twitter has to offer. So, let's not waste any time and get right into the garbage. Our first topic is flirting. I have no idea why people do this, but people tend to try to find genuine dating advice from people over the internet. Places like Reddit and Twitter are full of this, and it really boggles my mind. Not that you can't find good dating advice on the internet, but if you're searching really hard, you're usually just going to come across bad advice or people that are trying to sell you their 10-day course on how to say hello to a girl properly. One of these kinds of posts that gets people to share their tips and tricks is the "What do you do" posts. These posts are usually like baiting to get hot girls more followers and OnlyFans subscribers, but some people actually do try to share what they would do to woo the woman. Take this guy for example. You're at a college house party and you notice this young woman leaving the female restroom. How do you open? Focus on her reins. You can perform a rein cold reading which is related to mythology and personality archetypes. You can nag her during the cold read about her hair. Nice wig? I like it. Or say something about her WC. Did the bathroom smell like that before? Do you like garlic? Hey girl, nice fake hair. Did you shit real bad in there? Oh, I bet you took a steamer. Wanna smash? Wait, why are you crying? Stop crying. Stop it! I want to believe this is satire, but I really can't tell. Maybe Twitter has eroded my brain so much to the point where real life has become so ridiculous that I have a hard time believing any of this shit is a joke anymore. Mostly the shit about mythology reigns and that stuff that he mentioned makes me believe that it's real because there are a lot of people that believe in that category of stuff. So for content's sake, let's pretend this isn't satire. Now, I'm no dating expert. I've been single for quite a while now. Loneliness is eating me up inside. But if there's one thing I know wouldn't change my relationship status, it's going up to a girl and accusing her of having fake hair and taking a fat shit, while we're at a social event around other people that are probably her friends. If you're gonna try to make flirty roast jokes, that's probably a bit too extreme and not the way to go. And I don't know what the fuck the rings have to do with anything. Not sure if buying fake jewelry at a mall kiosk really tells you something about people's personalities, but that's just my guess. She is hot though. Wait, oh shit, next tweet. Our next topic is overreacting. This is a topic I've covered before, but it's pretty much the main function of Twitter, so kinda hard to not bring it up again. I have a theory that the creators of Twitter are just some of the most overreactionary people on the planet, and they just wanted a place to scream and let others scream. Looking right at you, Jack. But every day on Twitter I see a new topic or person getting piled on. Sometimes it's not even celebrities. Most of the time it's just some random asshole that just said something that got enough people angry to get a lot of mad retweets. And sometimes people will make jokes or statements that don't blow up, but still get certain people mad enough to go straight for the jugular. Take this exchange, for example. Any woman named Morgan is the devil. You're 5'1", 650 pounds and have 0 bitches. You go on Twitter and joke about having to fill the void when in reality it causes you immense mental pain and suffering. You long for a girlfriend so bad, but your lack of social skills further deters you from getting one every day. You wake up every day and roll over to reach for your phone to tweet good morning only to receive no responses. Yeesh, that's a bit harsh, don't you think? You have to tell people about your below average dick size as a joke, but it actually really is that small and it pains you every day that you're scared to even use the urinals in public in fear of someone seeing your micro penis. You've been on Twitter for 7 years and you wonder why you're a virgin. While everyone was fucking bitches, you were out here tweeting about wanting to taste someone's squirt. Just chill the fuck out! Jesus Christ, he didn't kill your fucking mom. He just made a joke/statement about people with your name. And because you responded in the way you did, you proved his point. How do you even come up with the feeling that you need to insult him like this? Why is defending your name so important to you that you have to talk like the most unlikable bitch on the planet? My first name is Kyle. You know how many jokes I've heard about my name for my entire life? It didn't even start with the memes about punching holes in walls or drinking Monster Energy. South Park started this shit 20 years ago. Fuck you, Kyle! If I tried to clap back as hard as this woman did every time I heard a joke about my name, I would have probably been shot by now. Just take a deep breath, Morgan. If demons are capable of doing that. Just keep scrolling and move on with your day instead of trying to attack this man at every single angle, because by doing so, you've already lost. Next tweet. Our next tweet is along the same line, so we'll keep it in the same category as overreacting. This time, we're looking at an overreaction where one person is trying to educate people on a subject or something they think needs to be changed, and then one person making fun of it, and the original person taking it way too seriously. Let's take a look. Why Mafia isn't a fucking aesthetic, a thread. I cooka da pizza. Go fuck yourself, for real. I can't with these people anymore. I hate you all from the bottom of my heart, ignorant pieces of shit. I cooka da meatball, hey, pasta linguine, it's a me, Mario. Showing various photos of Mafia victims and crimes. Mamma mia! Oh man. Like, what can I even say? It's comedy gold, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was funny. The person giving the troll shit is really doing himself a disservice here. The saying is, don't feed the trolls, but instead, you've given one of them a goddamn buffet. I have no idea if the original poster is Italian or not, so I'm not going to comment on their point about Mafia not being an aesthetic. I disagree. I think it's fine to use Mafia as a joke or bit or style for a video or movie or whatever. I did check on their account, and it seems like they might actually be a troll as well, which is confusing because that means this is a rare double trouble troll. This level of trolling has so many layers, it's like a goddamn onion. But alas, don't react like they did, because you'll just make the trolls troll you even more. And now, a poem. I need some pussy. Wet, succulent, dripping, honeysuckle like sweet, marinated, dark skin, smooth, waxed pussy. I shan't even penetrate it. I just ponder at thy glory. This has been a poem by one horny bastard. Absolutely exquisite. Our last topic is taking advantage. As I'm sure you've all heard about, there was recently a music festival in Houston called Astroworld Festival that was put on by an artist called Travis Scott. It went horribly, 9 people lost their lives, and there could be more coming from the hospitalizations. And now there's huge astronomical lawsuits that are being filed against Travis Scott and the organizers. See what I did there? Astronomical? Get it? Is that insensitive? Sorry. I'm not going to comment much about the festival and how it went because that's a lot to unpack. But the thing I want to focus on today is people taking advantage of the situation to try to push their own dumbass views. Take this waste of oxygen, for example. Demand to see an autopsy of every person and child that was murdered at the Travis Scott Astroworld Festival. Let us see confirmation of crushing or needle marks and fentanyl OD. Or if the vaccinated healthy young people died from something else, all at the same time. Yes, because if there's one thing that the grieving families of the ones that were lost want, it's random people seeing a detailed report on the trauma done to their loved ones' bodies. Just so that random assholes can prove something that isn't real. God, how much of a piece of shit do you have to be to demand anyone share anything about their lost loved one? You're probably not even gonna believe it anyway once the autopsy confirms that it was crushing. You'll just do what every other right-wing nutjob does and claim that it's fabricated. Another thing that's happening is people claiming that the Astroworld tragedy was some demonic sacrifice. Let's just call the Astroworld tragedy what it really is, a public demonic sacrifice. The symbolism was all there. Dark portals, all-seeing eye, pyramids, mountains, Lucifer hand, sigh. Sheep led to the slaughter. Not joking, people died. Truly tragic. Hey! Shut the fuck up! No one wants to hear from you. Just shut up. That should be easy, right? Just shutting the fuck up? It's not difficult. I'm not even going to go into why this woman is wrong because anybody with half a brain cell can understand why she's an idiot. No, Travis Scott is not a demon, and no, the Astroworld tragedy was not a demonic sacrifice. This is not the first time Travis Scott has had this kind of symbolism at concerts. It's not demonic, it's more of a psychedelic aesthetic. But going back to the first tweet about the crowd crush not being the reason for the deaths of Astroworld and having to actually be the vaccines, I hate these people so much. This isn't even about me disagreeing with people about anti-vax. If you want to have a stupid opinion, go ahead. But with every single mass tragedy that happens, there's always people like this that come in wearing tinfoil hats and claim that it's fake or part of some conspiracy that they believe in. One good example of this is the Sandy Hook tragedy, where people were claiming that it was fake and that the people crying outside the building were actors instead of grieving parents. Ain't working out for you too much these days, huh, Alex Jones? Now, I'm not one to wish death upon people, But if you use a mass tragedy where people are grieving and lives are lost to try to push your own beliefs in an incredibly disrespectful manner, I wouldn't exactly be mad if you tripped and fell into a meat grinder one day. If you're one of the Sandy Hook or 9/11 or Astroworld deniers, quite frankly, I don't think you deserve as much oxygen as other people do. Any clothes you buy could be bought and worn by people that aren't total pieces of shit. Any food you eat could go to a poor, starving family. But instead, it's being wasted on you. And that, truly, is a tragedy. Anyways, the morals of this episode are, don't try to flirt with a girl by asking if she took a smelly shit, don't overreact to trolls that feed off of it, don't be a horny bastard, but at least be elegant in your speech if you are, and don't butt into other people's tragedies to try to push something that you learned on an anti-vax Facebook page. Well, that'll do it for this week's edition of Twitter Defense Force. If you liked what you saw, give it a like and subscribe. All my socials are in the description if you want to follow me on any of those. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Alright, time to cook a da meatball.